Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to use an AI agent for fast research paper extraction and data analysis. So let's suppose I am running a business and I deal with research papers. I am uploading all these research papers in my Google Drive, and I want that whenever I upload a new file or a new research paper in my Google Drive, the data should be automatically extracted with the help of AI agent. Here I am going to use my AI agent as OpenAI, and then this extracted data should be automatically added in my Google Sheets. Doing this manually is a very time consuming task, so I am completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Google Drive, OpenAI and Google Sheets. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I am going to upload a new file in my Google Drive, the data will be automatically extracted with the help of OpenAI, and then I am going to add all the details in my Google Sheets. Now, if you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to use an AI agent for fast research paper extraction and data analysis. For this, we are going to create automation between Google Drive, OpenAI and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect/inr/ in your browser. Now, after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. Now, if you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button. And first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to use an AI agent for fast research paper extraction and data analysis. And now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders which have been created. Here I am going to select this as AI agent and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully, and as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow and as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to use AI agent for fast research paper extraction and data analysis, which means what I'm going to do, I am going to upload a research paper in my Google Drive, and then OpenAI, here my AI agent is OpenAI. OpenAI is going to extract the summary, keywords, trends and references of this particular research paper which I'll be uploading in my Google Drive, and then I am going to add that to my Google Sheets. So here trigger says when this happens. So this will happen when I am going to upload a file or a research paper in my Google Drive, and then action says do this. Then extract the data from that particular research paper and add that to my Google Sheets spreadsheet. So here in my trigger application, I'll be taking Google Drive, and then in my action application, I'll be taking OpenAI and Google Sheets. So here first in my trigger application, let's take Google Drive, and then in my trigger event, I am going to take this new file in a specific folder, because we will be uploading a file or a research paper in that particular folder. This is the folder which I have created, and I will be uploading a file in this particular folder. So I have selected my trigger event as that. Now I am going to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on this sign in with Google. Here we need to choose the account in which we have logged in a Google Drive account. So here I am going to choose my account. And after that, we simply need to grant away some permissions. As my data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect, I have clicked on allow and here authorization successful, which means Google Drive is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now I have to enter the folder or the subfolder. In this drop down, we can see all the folders which have been created. Here, as you can see, the name of my folder is research papers. So here I am going to select my folder as that. Now, as I have selected my folder, if I click on this save and send test request, I am going to receive an empty response. Why? Because there is no file or research paper in this particular folder. So I need to upload one folder. So here I have already downloaded a file which I am going to upload. So for that, I am going to go to my downloads and I am going to simply drag and drop that research paper or that particular file in this particular folder. So here I have successfully added or uploaded this file. Let's open this. So this is the research paper by the name Artificial Intelligence in Business Automation. So the author is Dr. John Doe and here is the research paper. Now what we are going to do, we are going to follow an important step before clicking on this save and send test request. I am going to click on this three dots from where I am going to click on the share and then I am going to grant away the permission. Because over here you can see that access is restricted. So we have to grant away the permission so that the file become accessible and the data can be extracted in the next steps. So here I'm simply going to click on this anyone with the link and then I'm going to click on this done. So here I have uploaded the file, I have granted away the permission and now I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request and let's wait for the response. So here I have received the response, I have received the web view link, I have received the web content link. Here we can see the permission is for anyone with the link. Now as soon as I've uploaded a file in this particular folder, I have captured that response here in this workflow and this means the connection setup that we have created between Pabbly Connect and Google Drive that is successful. And now whenever I'm going to upload a new file, I'll capture that response here in this workflow. But as Google Drive is a polling based application, you can see that it will capture the response or it will fetch for the new response in 10 minutes, which means Pabbly Connect is going to fetch for the new response or search for the new file in this Google Drive after 10 minutes and not instantly. You can also set your trigger timing by clicking on the three dots, then go to this set trigger time and then from this drop down select your trigger time. Here we have selected this as 10 minutes. Now moving on to the next step, whenever I am going to upload a file or a research paper in this particular Google Drive folder, I want AI to generate or extract the data from that particular file or the research paper. So here in my action application, I am going to use my AI agent as OpenAI. And then in my action event, as I have to extract the text from that research paper, I am going to select this as extract content from PDF/image and then click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and to make this connection, we have to enter the token. So over here, I am provided with the hyperlink which I am going to open. And I will be landed to this page of API keys. So now we have to learn how we can create a new API key. For that, we simply have to click on this create new secret key. We have to name this. So let's say the name is test. Then we have to select the project. The project will be default project and the permissions will be all. After that, we simply have to click on this create secret key and a new key will be provided to us, which we can copy and paste that over here in this field. Now, as I have already an existing connection, I'm going to go with this existing connection and then click on the save. So here OpenAI is connected with Pabbly Connect and now I have to enter these details. So the first one is that I have to select the AI model. Now in this drop down I can find all the models. My model is GPT-4o mini, so I have selected that. Next, I need to enter the image or the PDF URL. So here I have received the response in my Google Drive. I'm not going to enter this manually. Instead, I'm going to enter this by using the method mapping. If I enter this manually, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response from this Google Drive, the result will not change. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to map the data. And here, as soon as I click on this field, I can see this Google Drive, and when I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. Here in this PDF or the image URL, we have to map the web content link. So I have mapped that link which I have received from my Google Drive response. Next, I need to enter the prompt. So here I need to give the prompt so that this AI can extract the content from my research paper and give me the extracted response. So we have to add the prompt, and then we have one more field which is structured output. So this structured output is a very important feature. But first let's enter some prompt like, you are an expert AI assistant specialized in research analysis. Given the following research paper text, perform the following tasks in structured manner. Summarize the research paper into key points in bullet format. Identify important keywords and trends related to the topic. So now let's learn how we can generate this structured output. So with the help of the structured output, we can receive the response in this JSON format. So instead of writing all the details which I need, summary, keywords, trends, references, in this particular prompt, what I'm going to do, I'm going to generate the structured output. So now to create this structured output, we have to create JSON schema. So first, let's learn how we can create this JSON schema, and for that, under this important node, we can see this hyperlink given over here. So we are going to open this first, and then we have landed to this page of structured outputs. So now we can generate a JSON schema. It's written that we can generate ready-to-use schema definition to experiment with structured outputs. So now we are going to click on this generate, and it's written here, describe how you want the model to respond, and we'll generate a JSON schema. So here I am going to write all the details and all the fields which I require. So for that, I'm going to open my notepad, and in this particular notepad, I will be adding all the fields which I required. So first, let's open my Google Sheets. In this Google Sheets, I require the title of the research paper, summary of the research paper, keywords, references, and the remark. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add that same in my notepad. First, I want the paper title. So here I have written paper title, type of text, give the summary of key points from PDF. Now I will be doing the same for all the fields like the summary, keywords, reference, and remarks. I will be adding all the fields in this particular format itself. So the next one was summary. So here I have added the summary of key points. Type of text, give the summary of key points from PDF. The next one was keywords. Type of text, give the keywords from PDF, and the next one was reference. The last one was remarks. Type of text, give the remark from PDF. So here I want to extract these 5 fields, the title, summary, keywords, references, and the remarks. So here I am going to copy this entirely, and I am going to paste that over here in this box, and then I simply have to click on this create to get the JSON schema. So here we have received this JSON schema. Here is the title of the paper, summary, keywords, references, and remarks. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this entirely, and I'm going to paste this JSON schema in this particular structured output field. So here we have added the structured output, the prompt, PDF for the image URL, and then we have entered the AI model. And now after entering this structured output, we do not have to do anything. We simply have to click on the save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. And here we have received the response. We have received the paper title, the summary of key points, keywords, references, and the remarks. So here the title was Artificial Intelligence in Business Automation. Let's open my Google Drive and let's open this PDF and check what was the title. Artificial Intelligence in Business Automation. Here we have received the response. Then we have received the summary of key points. This is the summary of all the key points. Then we have received the keywords. So these are the keywords. minutes. Then we have received the references, which is this one, and then the remarks. We have received the remark as the paper provide a comprehensive overview of how AI technologies are reshaping business processes, enhancing efficiency. So this is the remark which I have received in my response. So with the help of this structured output, we were able to receive the response in this JSON format, and now I simply have to add all this in my Google Sheets. And to do that, I'm going to click on this add action step button, and then I'm simply going to search for my action application, which is Google Sheets. And then in my action event, I'm going to click on this add new row and then click on this connect. So here I have already an existing connection, so I will go with save. And here Google Sheets is connected with Pabbly Connect. Next, I have to enter the spreadsheet. So in this drop down, I can see all the spreadsheet which have been created. The name of my spreadsheet is research papers. So I will go back to my workflow and select my spreadsheet as research papers. It has automatically detected the sheet number, which is sheet number 1. And then I have to enter the title, summary of research paper, keywords, references, and remarks. So we are not going to enter these details manually. We are going to map the details from the response we have received in this OpenAI. So we are going to click on this field, go to this OpenAI, and add the response we have received in this, which is paper title. The summary of research paper was this one. The keywords was this one. The reference was this one. And the remarks was this. So here I have added all the details, and now after adding all these details, I simply have to click on the save and send test request. And here we have received the response. Now let's quickly open my Google Sheets spreadsheet and check whether we have received the details there or not. And here we can see that we have received the response. The title was Artificial Intelligence in Business Automation. This is the summary of research paper. Then these are the keywords. The references was this, and the remarks was this. So now to check this automation workflow once, what we are going to do, we are again going to upload a new file or a research paper in this particular folder. And if after 10 minutes, I'm going to receive the response after 10 minutes, because Pabbly Connect will fetch for the response in 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, if I automatically added all the details in this particular Google Sheet spreadsheet, then this means this automation workflow is working fine. So here I'm going to open my Google Drive. And I'm going to upload a new file or a research paper. So here I have already downloaded this. I am going to simply drag and drop that over here in this particular folder. And here we have added this research paper. Let's open this. The name of this research paper is Machine Learning for Process Optimization. Now let's wait for the response. I will come back in 10 minutes and we will check our Google Sheet spreadsheet. So here after 10 minutes, I have received the response. The title was Machine Learning for Process Optimization. Let's open my research paper. This was the particular research paper that we have uploaded. Machine Learning for Process Optimization. And then this is the summary. Then we have received the keywords, reference, and remarks. So now to summarize, we took Google Drive as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We uploaded a file and received that response in this workflow. Then we moved to the next step where we wanted to extract the content from the research paper. So we took OpenAI as the action application, entered the PDF file URL, entered the AI model, given the prompt, and generated the structured output with the help of which we were able to capture the JSON response. And as soon as we received that response, we added that to my Google Sheet spreadsheet. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And here we have successfully created automation between Google Drive, OpenAI, and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.